Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Michael, and in today's video, as you can see, we are playing Palia, and you guys, I don't know about you, but I am completely obsessed with this game. It has taken over my life the past couple days, and what I really love about this game is the decoration and the crafting. Seriously, I did not realize how many small, amazing little trinkets and different items we could craft. But anyway, it's safe to say that I'm obsessed, and I want to share that obsession with you by showing you what I've been building. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a speed build of the 3x3 hallway rooms that you can make. And if you don't know already, if you add one of those rooms onto your house and it's not connected to any larger room or any other room in general, it creates this small little nook, just like you're seeing right here. And you can basically just fill this up however you want and create some really fun and cool, interesting little spots. So I have 3 different ideas and I want to share those with you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And we're going to start off with the first one right now. First idea that I have is based upon this bathtub basically that I got at Zeki's Market. Sorry if it's a little bit of a spoiler, you'll eventually find out pretty early on in your gameplay that there's a little bit of an underground market that one of the NPCs has, and you can buy some of the different items that go along in the different basically item categories that you can craft, and there's a couple items in each different category that you can't craft, and he sells some of these items. And once I saw this, I knew that I had to create this pretty much overgrown plant flourishing bathroom basically that just kind of centers around this bathtub. One thing I really love about building in this game is just how you can rotate every single item in multiple different ways, and you can overlap things. And if you turn off the grid, it just makes it so easy to place things pretty much however you want. And if you just like jump on top of different items, you can kind of access different points that just make it a lot easier for you to place things in different areas that you might not be able to normally access. So again, for this build, I just wanted it to feel like a really cottagecore-esque bathroom that has a lot of different floral elements and just little candles and little bottles that are just kind of placed ever so effortlessly around, just to make it feel like a really lived in, really warm and welcoming environment. So yeah, this one was pretty simple. It just goes to show you how awesome it is in this game to build. You don't need that many items to really create a really beautiful scene. There we have it. There's our little overgrown cottagecore aesthetic bath area. So now that we see what this one looks like, it's time to go on to our next one. As you can see, I just took away one of these windows, and I thought it would be really cool to create a little wardrobe dress-up area where you could come into your house and change your clothes easily, and then just kind of make it a little bit more lively and dress it up a little bit to make it more cozy and feel really cute. Also, totally don't be afraid to just like jump on top of all of your furniture just so you can get things placed on top of these items, because as you can see, that's what you have to do for some of this. As you can see, this one was a lot easier and quicker to do just because the wardrobe takes up so much space in this room that it's basically the focal point. So you don't want to make it too cluttered where you can't move around and actually utilize the space, because I feel like that's something that's really important, is actually being able to have some function in these builds. So I just kind of dressed it up with this big planter here, this vase. I added in this bust over here. And then I just added in some other more elements to make it feel really cozy. And I'm really liking the way this one turned out. I can definitely see myself coming in here and being able to quickly run into my house and change my clothes whenever I need to. So now that we've gotten a chance to see how we can build a little wardrobe, dressing room, let's move on to the third and final idea for this space. So as you can see, I took away the window on this left side because I'm going to be putting a pretty big wheel that I crafted on this side of the wall. I wanted to make a room dedicated specifically for crafting because this game revolves so heavily on crafting and making your own items. Yes, you can buy a lot of stuff, but if you're going to be doing a lot of resource hunting or designing or pretty much anything that you need to craft resources for, you're going to be spending a lot of time with this item. So I thought, why not make a really cute room designated to crafting? I just crafted this giant wheel recently and I actually really love this, and it looks so cool behind items and on the wall. I even added this to my tent where I actually have most of my workstations, and I think it just looks really cool there. So I thought, why not bring it inside and see how that looks? So I actually wanted to try out some different lighting here. I wasn't sure if I really loved this spotlight lamp. I think it's really cool, especially outside, maybe even in one of your big tents if you have your crafting stations out there. But I felt like this lamp just looked a little bit more homey and just kind of went with the aesthetic a little bit better inside the house. And again, I'm using this planter just because I really love this item, and I think it just looks really nice in this space. And then I'm just going to finish it off by adding some little small elements here and there, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more lived in. And of course, we're actually not going to be sitting on this chair since we actually can't sit on chairs yet. But even in the future, I don't necessarily want to be sitting on this chair because I think it just looks better as a little bit of a decor item. And there we have it. That's the finished look for room number 3. As you can see, it's pretty cluttered and a little bit hard to actually get to, but if you get to the right spot, you can actually still craft items, which is, again, the point. We want functionality in these builds, and you could probably even just like rotate some of these items a little bit to make it a little bit easier for you if you wanted to be able to just run right into the room and press F instead of having to look for the space, but I think you could still get away with it with this build. And yeah, that's it for the third one. This is our final build for this little space. We have the crafting room as our third and final one. I'm really curious what you guys think of all 3 of these different builds. Let me know which one was your favorite. And since this is the third and final one, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. But before I do, I want to show all 3 rooms one more time and get everybody's feedback. Was your favorite room room number 1, room number 2, or was it room number 3? I'm really curious what you guys are doing with these small little hallway rooms, so leave a comment down below, let me know which one is your favorite, and if none of these are what you're going for and you're doing something completely different, I would also love to know what you're using these rooms for, so go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and leave a like on this video, it helps me out so much. Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe so I can see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, see you later.